In the review, the following 3 broad points will be taken into account in addition to other factors. Those 3 points are: 1, what happened in this case; 2, the types of young persons who get picked up; and 3, how can we reduce systemic risk? Let me deal with the 3 points. First, experience in this case. Are there any specific indications in this case that the processes need to be changed? I have set out the facts that we know, facts which we believe are accurate. There is nothing so far on the evidence to suggest that Benjamin was mistreated by the police. I have set out how the investigation was done. At this stage, we cannot say that the interview was the specific reason for the suicide. Suicide often involves a very complex set of factors. One is to look at the facts carefully, consult experts, to try and get an assessment as to what happened. Police will also consult psychologists, other relevant experts. Some people have asked, why did we need to take him out of the school? Could we not have waited until Benjamin got home? Madam Speaker, we need to be clear about how we expect police to investigate cases in general. Let me explain. When police went to the school, they didn't know who he was or his history. An accused person unknown to the police could well have engaged in other molests, and until then, maybe no one had reported. If the police wait and he molests someone else in the meantime, then the question would be, why did the police not move in faster? When an incident happens, as a general rule, I'm sure we want the police to move quickly. Every year, we pick up more than 1,300 young persons, students, also others. What do you think the public's attitude will be if it was a victim who had committed suicide, a victim of the molest? Police would be expected to have moved quickly. This will become clearer when I deal with my next point, the types of young persons we pick up. Young people get picked up for a wide range of offenses, from rioting, sexual assault, physical assault, to even murder. Some obviously involved in very serious offenses. Police need to move quickly, arrest, investigate, before the others, including other gang members, destroy evidence. Should we make distinctions based on the type of offenses involved? What about gang riots? What about deliberate arson for unlicensed money lending cases? What about those which are more security related? Say a 14-year-old who is radicalized and wants to go out and kill. ISD has interviewed some in that age group. And to prove the point, 2 weeks ago, we stopped a 15-year-old radicalized boy from Indonesia. He had wanted to go and fight in the Middle East. So let's take this seriously. Let me now turn to the third point, that we must reduce systemic risk where possible. We cannot assume that all police officers will always follow protocols. There will be some who will be tempted to take shortcuts. We have to ensure that we have a system that minimizes the risks. I say minimize because there is no system in the world that I know of which eliminates the risk completely. This factor of needing to minimize the risk will be taken into account when we review the protocol. In this context, police will look at past experience, the thousands of young persons who have been investigated. Members can see that there are many aspects to this issue. Many questions which need to be carefully considered. The current protocol had considered these, but we will review again. This is not a situation where we should have knee-jerk reactions or come to hasty conclusions. Any of our children could have been in Benjamin's position, and any of our daughters could have been in that 11-year-old girl's position. We will approach the review of the processes with that perspective.